Hey squad, what is going on? It is your girl Tiggy. I have to do another voiceover for the first half of this video because something is totally wrong with my program. I can't figure out what it is, but it's not rendering like my videos properly. I don't know. But we are back again with another video. So in this video today, I'm going to basically be showing you guys how you can have unlimited access to fonts. So if you don't have money to just be blown on fonts and like custom fonts from people, whether you're a man or a woman, because you can get custom fonts from anybody, honey, whether you want to have hearts or you want to have some BB-8 up in there, you wanted to have Mario, you can have whatever. So you definitely can get custom fonts from a lot of people. So if you're new to my channel, sometimes I talk really fast and I get tongue twisted, so I do make mistakes, but we don't edit those out, honey. No. We are friends, we are family, we are a squad, you know what I'm saying? So I like it to be as honest as possible. I am not perfect, and I mean, I like to think that I am. No, I'm just joking. But I am not perfect, so I definitely make mistakes sometimes, but I keep those in. I don't edit them out. So if you don't like that, disclaimer now is put out there. But I'm going to be showing you guys how you can have unlimited access to fonts. Now, of course, like I said, they won't be like the custom fonts or fonts that you can purchase from people that they make them to be very cute like. But either way, this gives you options to some really nice fonts, and you don't got to pay for it. First things first, if you're on an iPhone, you would need to head over to the regular old app store, and you will need to download the app called Any Font. This font is free. You will see it here in a couple seconds. I do show you guys what it looks like, and I show you what the icon itself looks like, as well as what it looks like on the app store itself, which you will be seeing here. After that, make sure you have Bytafont3 installed. If you don't know where to get that from, watch my previous video. I have all that information in there. But you can get Bytafont, and I do have Bytafont tweak mode installed in order for tweak mode to work properly. So just remember that. The next thing, all I do is I head on over to Safari. Now, whether you're using Chrome or Safari, just head on over there. And we are going to go to dafont.com. dafont.com. Now, before people come for me, Bytafont.com is not the only place you can get fonts from, okay? But the method is going to be the same. So you guys can go ahead and go on a font spree and go into Google and just look up free fonts, and you'll be able to find all the fonts that you want. Again, just keep in mind, you might be able to find some cute ones or some ones that are interesting, but they will not be the exact same as if you were to purchase them off from somebody. So just keep that in mind, y'all. But you still have options, which is a blessing. But again, don't come for me, okay? I didn't call for y'all. Don't come for me in these comments out here. Bytafont is not the only website. I know that, honey. I know that. But that's just what we are going to use today. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to Bytafont.com. I'm heading over there now, and I'm just looking through. I'm going to start looking through the fonts. And as I'm looking through the fonts, these are just a couple things that you will start to see on my screen that I like to just remind people of. So the reason why I personally got into making my own custom fonts is because I am technically Afro-Latina, and I do speak Spanish as well as English, of course, and my mother herself speaks 3 languages. So a lot of the fonts don't have accent marks, and when they do have accent marks, they're not all the accent marks. And my mom speaks German, Spanish, and English, so of course there are some German accents that are different from Spanish accents. So I like to have all those in there. So the first font I look at, click on it, look through it. It has capital, lowercase, and numbers. It has no accent marks. So that is definitely a negative for me. So I definitely don't go for those. As well as when you guys keep in mind when you're getting these custom fonts, most of these font makers do have accent marks in there. So if you are a person who speaks more than one language, you'll be all right. But this is something I definitely look for. It doesn't have all the accent marks in it. And that can be very frustrating, especially when, you know, I need to speak to someone who does speak Spanish and my accent marks aren't in there. It's just weird to me. I don't know. So there's another font that I really like here called Palomita. And so I click on that one as well, because in my mind it sounded Latin. So I'm like, maybe they have accent marks, which they did, but what's missing, my loves? Numbers. It does not have numbers, and we definitely need numbers. You know, when I'm in there telling people I'm counting my money, things like that, you need numbers. So the next one I look at was actually a winner for me. It had the capital, the lowercase, the numbers, as well as accent marks, which is, again, very important to me. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have to have accent marks in your fonts as well. So then after that, I zoom in for you guys to see better. I hit download, and on this page you hit more. Once you hit more, you're going to scroll over to where it says copy to any font. When it copies, you're going to click on the name, which mine was Retromark Script. I believe that's what it was. When I tell y'all, on this editing process, you can barely see any of the words on this. I just know what I was doing at the time. You're going to click on what looks like a page icon, hit allow, and you're going to go ahead and hit install top right, put your password in there, and then you're going to hit next and install again and install. Okay. So once that's done, just hit back out of there, hit done. Now you're going to go to Bytafont. Okay. Once you go into Bytafont, at the bottom, you're going to see tweak mode, the third one in. You're going to click on it and look for the font you just installed, okay? So luckily this is in alphabetical order, so it's very easy for me to find. So after I do that, I am going to hit respraying, and this will cut off, and I'll be right back, guys. So as you guys can see, now that my phone has cut back on, my font has changed. It's a cute font, but I like mine to be like extra because I'm an extra person, so I like the hearts and all of that stuff in my fonts. But this is definitely a way for you guys to go ahead and grab free fonts. You do not have to use Bytafont.com. You can easily go into Google and search up free font websites or whatever and just find fonts and directly download them to your phone, and then you have literally an unlimited amount of just possibilities with fonts. Keep in mind, this may not work for everyone. I told you guys what jailbreak I'm on. I'm on iOS 12.1.1. I'm not on a beta. I'm just on 12.1.1, and I have iPhone 8 Plus. So this may not work on every device. I will let you guys know that. My videos are just a tool to be helpful to people, to hopefully guide people, and or if something doesn't work, to hopefully intrigue people enough to go do your research and look on Google and see. Again, you guys already know, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you're more than welcome to drop a comment below. I would try my very best to answer you, but I am not all-knowing. I don't know everything. And definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because a lot of times it's probably easier to reach me there first than anywhere else. I also post a lot of like cute posts of like my cases and things like that. Hopefully in a couple months here, I will do a case collection video for you guys, because I do have a lot of cases coming in. I do order mine from AliExpress, so be on the lookout for that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night wherever you are in the world. And until next time.